All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Southern Broadcast Gaming Network. I am Richard Hurst, and tonight we are here with Speed Cup Series in their second race of the season here at Kansas Speedway. It's going to be a very exciting race as we have about 90 laps here tonight. We're going to have about 64 laps of fuel, no fast repairs, and about 2 attempts of a green white checkered. But let's go ahead and take a look. This is going to be their schedule, just in case that you want to tune in any of those dates. And let's take a look at the points as they had a very good race last week. I got something in the background. Got to take care of that. There it is. And here are the points for the top 16. You got Ryan Dingler. He is going to be right there in first. Sean Boundy is going to be right there in a second. You got Matt Cherry going to be coming in a third. Mashburn is going to be fourth. You got Pedersen right there in fifth. Darling is going to be in sixth. Morton is seventh. Julio is going to be in eighth. Milliner is going to be in ninth. McDougal is going to be at 10th. Branson going to be coming in at 11th, just outside the top 10. Pirog is going to be in 12th. Plut is going to be sitting in 13th after the first race of the season. Shepler is going to be sitting 14th. 15th is going to be Skew, and Elijah is going to be 16th. All right, and we're going to be taking a look to see how long they have for the rest of their practice session. I know it's not going to be very long. They got about 3 minutes to go in the practice, and it looks like some of these guys are putting down some very fast laps. Nice paint schemes out there. Some are done by Max Graphics out there, and we also have another sponsor that is going to be Beer Street Journal. 84 having a little bit of problems coming down, getting on the pit road. These guys are having fun right here before the race. Like I said, we're going to have about 90 laps. And last week we had a lot of green flag laps, so we might be able to see, some pit strategies fall in. We have 33 drivers here tonight, so that is going to be an awesome race. Hopefully everybody is able to make it to the finish. Like I said, we had a big field last week, but this is going to be even bigger, so everybody has shown up. But let's take a look at a word from our sponsors, Beer Street Journal. All right, that was Beer Street Journal, and I want to give a shout out to Stan Hossman for his support of the league. And we know where he's at tonight. Tonight he's going to be out on the track. He was not here last week, but he was watching from wherever he was for that day. Well, we're going to take the Crank It Up off because we don't have any audio on the track right now, and we got one more sponsor to get to, and that is going to be Max Graphics. All right, we got a few people out there in the chat. I appreciate y'all stopping by. It looks like we got Stephanie Miller saying, go Jesse Fox. And Jesse Fox is out there saying, here goes nothing. The Mako, and nothing he goes. No promises. Well, everybody is out on the track and they are putting in some qualifying laps. While we are putting in those qualifying laps, let's step aside and play that beautiful national anthem. We do it on every broadcast. I'm a big supporter of our flag as I am a veteran, and I met a fellow veteran here in the league, and that's going to be the number 98, and that is going to be Mr. Jeremy Richmond, I believe it is. He drives the 98 Bucky's car. But I'm pretty sure there are a few others in here that I have not got to meet yet. So if you are a veteran, I'd like to give you a shout out. So definitely put whoever you know in the chat if you're out here supporting one of your drivers and they are a vet. Definitely put them out in the chat. Astro number 69. And Stephanie says, thanks for serving. I appreciate that. It was my pleasure doing so. Had a great time, but also I had some bad times too. All right, let's step aside to that national anthem, and we will be right back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, and we are back. We were just watching, I was just watching Jeff Chandler, and he is from Priceville, Alabama, which is not too far from Auburn, Alabama, right here where I am currently from, or living. I am originally from Tallahassee, Florida. So shout out to all my Tallahassee family and friends, and shout out to all my Alabama family and friends. All right, tonight's driver views are going to be as followed. We're going to have the mystery driver. That's going to be the one that I'm covering, and I'll let y'all do the picking of who you want covered. But we're going to have Jesse Richmond. He is going to be. We're going to be following along with him in that number 98. And we also got Mr. Mooney and Mr. Plute. They are going to be sharing their views also. So we're going to get to see their little secrets, maybe their strategies. And I hope that's their screens doing the flickering. If they are, I'm very sorry about that. Astro saying stunning voice. I hope you're not talking about mine. So last night I was calling a race, and it was such an exciting race. I actually started losing my voice because it was actually a very, very exciting race to be calling. And it looks like they are done qualifying. We'll go ahead and go to our lineup. Looks like Garcia is going to be able to take the pole. Dingler is going to be sitting in second. Matt Cherry is going to be sitting in third. We got Julio sitting in fourth. We got Richmond sitting in fifth. Bounty is going to be sitting in fifth. Plute is going to be Bounty is in sixth. Plute is going to be in seventh. Darling is in eighth. Pearson is going to be in ninth. We got Visser is going to be in 10th. Jesse Fox is going to be sitting in 11th. We're just going to say Anthony is going to be sitting in 12th. As I get to know these drivers, I will be able to get their names right. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. Oh, the Anthem. My bad. Jeffrey Chandler is going to be sitting in 13th. Justin White is going to be sitting in 14th. Devin Pirog is going to be sitting in 15th. We got Barrett Morton going to be sitting in 16th. 17th is going to be Hausman. Wyatt is going to be sitting in 18th. 19th is going to be McDougal. McFadden is going to be 20th. Shu is going to be 21st. Brandon Williams is going to be 22nd. Michael Mooney is going to be 23rd. Emerson is going to be 24th. Mashburn is 25th. Wells is 26th. Wishon is going to be 27th. 28th is going to be Pedersen. Milner is going to be 29th. 30th is going to be Walters. Elijah is going to be 31st. Albin is going to be 32nd. Crabtree 33rd. Morkid is going to be 34th. And Branson is going to be 35th. Wow. That is a lot of drivers, and I can't wait. And let's make sure we do have our sound. Yes, we do. I want to make sure everything is good for y'all so y'all get the best advantage possible. We're going to get rid of the lineup here, and we are going to get ready to go green. They're going to make one lap around, and we're going to go to turn number 3, and here they come. They are going to get lined up. 90 laps here at Kansas Speedway. Very excited to be here. Here they come out of 3 and 4. Pace car lights are off, and we should be getting ready to see them go. Green flag racing. And there is the green flag about to fly. Our green flag is going to be presented by the Beer Street Journal, proud sponsor of the Speed Cup Series. And green flag is out, and they are off to the races. And we need to change that TV view. There we go. And it looks like that number 1, he is going to be on that bottom side. He is going to take the bottom all the way around 1 and 2. Coming out of turn number 2 is going to be Dingler. He is going to fall back to the second position. The 1 is going to slide up right there in front of him. We got the 48. He is trying to make some moves on the bottom side. And here, or excuse me, the top side. But here comes that 98. That Bucky's number 98, and that is going to be Jeremy Richmond. We are going to get rid of that and go to our full screen, and it looks like that Bucky's number 98 Chevrolet Camaro. He is going to be trying to work that bottom side, but he's got a lot of challenging from up top. Now the top line can get a good run on that backstretch, especially coming off of turn number 2. And now you got the 78. He is going to jump into the mix, and he is going to take over that position on the high side. Now he's going to get up there and scrub that wall. That is a safer barrier wall. It will not cause a lot of damage, but it will reach out and grab you and hold you and slow you down very, very much. Let's see how many movers we got. We got Emerson. He is going to be on the move. He is going to be up 6 positions. And now there are already 2 packs already formed. And there you can see actually a couple packs already formed. But this is going to be the second pack. So the first pack is already checked up and gone. But this is going to be the start of the second pack. That's going to be the 73 and the 39. That is going to be Hausman and Emerson. You got Brandon Williams. He is going to be up 3 positions. But this driver right here, he is going to be up 6. From where he started. You also got Crabtree. He is going to be back here. He is going to be up 6th position in that number 84. So great job by him making these positions early on. Garcias, we're going to go right back out front. Garcias is going to be out front leading this race here at lap number 4, and he still has a lot of racing left to go. Once he crosses the line, that'll be 5 laps complete. We'll have 85 laps to go, and they get about, let's throw this up there and let you see, second race of the season, Kansas Speedway, 90 laps, 64 laps of fuel, no fast repairs, and 2 attempts of a green-white checker. And let's see, let's go to TV3 so you can get a better view of the drivers. And there you see a 3-car battle, and that is going to be for the 3rd position. You got Dingler, he is going to be right there in that number 8. You got Richmond right there behind him in that Bucky's number 98, and you got a 34, a Bounty. You know, he did a very good job last week, and now he is looking to bring that momentum here to Kansas Motor Speedway. And I love that y'all have y'all's favorite driver out there, and we're going to go find and see if we can find Jesse. There he is, the 69 of Jesse Fox in that Gaines ride. Oh, we got somebody on the apron, and they are going to be going towards the back. That is going to be, I believe, where'd they go? Well, they went back pretty fast, but Martin Plute, he's going to be up 2 positions. He's going to be working on that outside, and it looks like the 98 is going to cut off his run, and that is going to be the Twisted Steel Stake Appeal. That is actually one of our race sponsors, so glad to have them on board. We'll go to the tower for now, and we'll get rid of the tickers, so you can see where all your drivers stacked up at the same time. We do have it split, so we'll cycle through the drivers, and we got a little bit of challenge for that 4th position. That's going to be Jeremy Richmond. He is going to be working on the inside. Now the high side will eat up the tires, but the bottom side doesn't have the run that the top side does. And look at the run that 4 is going to have coming out of turn number 2. He's going to have it, and the 98 is just lost all his momentum coming off of turn number 2 using that bottom lane. Let's go back through the field a little bit more. You got Justin White. He is going to be right there in that number 88. He is up 5 positions from where he started. You got Anthony right there in front of him. Jesse's looking steady and locked in. Yes, he did look very steady. And you know, while we're taking a ride with Anthony and that number 49, let's go ahead and step aside to our driver views and let you see what they are seeing. So let me find a cockpit view, and let's go to our driver views. This is the views from everybody's windshield, and there you see you got Plute up there. Now he is going to be running in the 4th position, so everybody in front of him is going to be 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And you got Richmond. He is going to be running in the 5th position. He is right there where he started. And I'm riding with Anthony in the 49. That's going to be my top left screen. Like I said, I'm going to have the mystery driver. That is going to be the 8th position that he is running in. And you got Mooney right there. He is going to be running in. Gotta find him. He's gonna be somewhere. There's a lot of drivers on my SDK, and it looks like Branson is out of the race, or he is in pit road. He might have had a little bit of problems, but hopefully he can get that car back out there and make some laps and make up some positions. But what a good race it is so far. And it is pretty much a single file. Like I said, we have these small little packs. We have big packs, and we have some breaking off in small little packs. Now, if they go green, we could see some guys dropping back, saving the tires. We're at lap 12. We still have 68 laps to go. Oh, and we looked like we had a little bit of contact. And let's go back full screen and see if we can take a look and find out what happened there, see who is riding behind the number 49. Let's go to TV 3. I thank you for that, Astro. I really appreciate that. Or maybe he just got on the apron, but I did see a wiggle out of that number 49. And a lot of great looking cars out here. And, you know, I've heard that Max Graphics did quite a few cars on this track. So definitely go check him out. Give him a like, give him a follow. Let him know what kind of iRacing paint that you are looking for, and that is going to be Mr. Chris Darling. There he is, Max Graphics number 11. So he does great work. He actually painted that Bucky's ride that's right there in front of him, and Chris Darling is going to be up 2 positions. So a lot of green flag racing so far. Lap 13 is complete. And there is that number 69. You got Jeff Wyatt. He's going to be right there. And that number 86, he is going to be running in the 15th position. So he's holding the top 15. He's up 3 spots from where he started. You got Brandon Williams. He is going to be right there. I almost wanted to shout, "Let's go, Brandon!" But sorry, I don't do political on the channel. But he is up 4 positions, running in the top 20. He is right now sitting in 18th place. You got Pedersen. He is going to be right there in 9th. He is going to be right there in 19th. He is going to be up 9 positions. But our biggest mover of the race is going to be John Crabtree. He started all the way in the back in 31st. And now he is going to be up 10 positions. He's going to be rubbing the wall a little bit. He does not want to do that, but he is making moves right there behind that black Ford Mustang, and he is going to be looking to make the pass under the 2, and now will he be able to grab it? It looks like the 12 is a little bit tight. He had to get out of it. He lost a little bit of momentum. Oh, he's going to smack the wall, and that's the bad thing about letting off the gas. Look at the move that the 84 did right there to the 52. And that is going to be now 13 positions up from where he started in the 18th position. Stephanie Miller. Well, going back out front, it looks like we got a new leader, and that 48 is going to be able to take the lead over. I believe he's been leading for just a few, maybe a lap or 2. And you got Shane Bundy. He's going to be right there in 2nd, and that number 34. He's going to be up 4 positions. You got Garcia, you got Dingler, and you got Richmond, all fighting for the same real estate. So they are going to be right there under our blanket. And Martin Pluth, he is falling back a little bit, but he has got his side view mirror full of that number 11 of Christopher Darling. Christopher Darling looking down low. Ooh, they had a little bit of touch. They were 3 wide for just a second. Christopher Darling had to gather it back up, and Anthony is going to be able to take that position away from Christopher Darling due to that little bit of a mistake, and that's going to be that number 49 up 5 positions, running in 7th now. Jeff Chandler, he is going to be up 4 positions, running in 9th. That is a nice looking number 31. I love the color of that. And let's zoom in on it and see if we can get a better view. That is on a very unique color. And it looks like that says Don Wheaton on the hood of that car. But you got Justin White. He is going to be sitting right there in that number 88 Nationwide Chevrolet Camaro. He is going to be working that bottom side. I love the color of the rims. Very common paint scheme, but I do like Dale Jr., so I do love the paint. Astro says it's been a heck of a race so far. Yes, I absolutely agree, and we might go a little bit of crank it up if it continues to go like this. But while we are here at lap number 20, we still have 70 laps to go. Let's go ahead and take a look. We'll go step side by side and take a look at our sponsors once again. Hold tight. We will be right back. All right, and we are back. And actually, that is a correction. Jesse Fox, well, now he's back down to 14th. He was up to 12th when you sent out that little message, but now he is back to 14th, and it could be that these tires are starting to wear down. Now, I do believe this track will wear down that right front. But let's go to turn number 1 and see everybody fly right on by. Turns number 2, 1 and 2, and the exit of turn 2. Here's the backstretch and entry of turn number 4. So that crank it up will be amazing once we go to that crank it up, and we got the digger cam along with turns 3 and 4. So when I do decide to crank it up, it will definitely be a fun crank it up. And right now we're riding on board with Jesse Fox, and there we go. Hopefully he will get his SDK information entered in, and it looks like he is going to have a run on the 86. 86 may have scraped the wall just a little bit, lost a little bit of ground. We're going to ride on board with Jeff Wyatt, and we're going to go to his gearbox cam, and he is going to be from Springville, Alabama. What is the crank? What is the crank? I'll show you in just a moment. All right, you talked me into it. We're going to ride around with Matt Cherry. Oh, and we got a yellow flag, and let's see who is going to be. Oh, that's going to be involved in the 69. Oh, no. That's going to be involved in Jesse Fox. He is going to be right there, crashed. Let's go find out what exactly happened. And let's find that 69. There he is. We're going to have to back that up just a little bit. We'll stop it right there. We'll go full speed. And it looks like these two cars were just battling it out. And that may have been his car just pushed up. And both to the wall they went. And now that's going to cause a lot of damage. Now the 69 may be able to continue. But that 86 of Jeff Wyatt, he might be kind of hurt. He might have a lot of damage to that race car. No, he has no turning at all, so he is going to smack the wall once again, and that is going to give a little bit more. He has no fender on that car, so hate to see it for that 86. He was running very well, and they were battling it out, but it looks like pit road is going to be very busy this time by. So no crank it up just yet, and we'll see if we can catch up with our leader here in just a moment. And the 69 is able to continue. Let's go check on the 86. Did he get his car in the pits? Yes, he did. Hopefully he didn't have to tow it. He won't go too many laps down if he can get that car back out. Matt Cherry is going to be down pit road, and he has made it into his pit box. Jason Garcias, he is going to be right there in the first pit stall, and you got a couple of guys that were in and out very quickly, so that's going to change up the lineup. Very interesting. So that's going to be Justin White and John Crabtree going to take over the second position. Tough. That blows it. Yes, it does. When the caution did come out, the 48 was the leader, and that's going to be Matt Cherry. We're going to see if we can catch up with Matt Cherry, and there he is. Let's bring him down to the booth. A quiet room. Mr. Cherry, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, you were able to get that number 48 out to the lead, and that caution came out. Did that mess up any strategy that you had playing out for you, or how is that track feeling?
Well, the track is just a little tight right now. Been struggling with center off really bad right now. But I'm kind of hoping these new tires, hopefully it'll come to us. But I mean, it feels pretty good for the most part.
All right. Well, You know, as far as tire wear goes, how is your tire wear? Are you wearing down right sides? Is the Highline wearing them down? What's that tire wear look like, so we can kind of get an idea of how many, you know, what it's going to look like on if we do get a long run without a caution?
It wasn't too bad there. I mean, we was about 75% on the right front there in that little run. We was going a little harder than we like. I'm gonna try to back it down here, being so you know I'm in traffic now, but I guess we'll see how it plays out.
Absolutely. Well, good luck in the rest of the race. Hopefully, we'll be talking to you soon. You got about 60 laps to go, and let's see if you can run them out.
Alrighty, I appreciate it.
Not a problem. Thank you for talking to us.
You too.
All right, so we do have, let's see if Jesse Fox is in the, there he is, Jesse Fox. He's in a quiet room too. We're going to bring him down to see if he can give us a perspective of what happened, you know, to his race car. So give me 1 second and we'll bring him up. Jesse Fox, this is Richard in the booth. You got a copy? Make sure I've got him in. Jesse, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
Well, it looks like you got a couple fans out there on the broadcast, and they are rooting for you in that 69. But that 69 looks like I don't exactly know exactly what happened. Maybe you can give us an insight of what happened to that car that got you in the 86.
Yeah, the things are getting real tight out here. The tires are wearing, so it washes you up really hard. And I didn't know he was there. My spotter may have called it. I didn't hear it, but I sure did not know he was there. I knew I was washing up, but I just didn't see the car.
All right, all right. Well, thank you for talking to us. I know you got some repairs to get done. Hopefully you'll get that car out there and making some moves. And good luck in the rest of your race, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, thanks. Good job, guys.
Appreciate it. Well, we are getting ready to go green flag racing, and the green is out, and that was just in time. And it looks like Matt Cherry, he is going to bring the green flag out. And once again, our green flag is presented by Beer Street Journal's proud sponsor of the Speed Cup Series. And they are going to be 3 wide right there behind the leader. And it looks like that one is trying to get back up to the lead. Oh, contact! That is going to be Sean Bundy. He is going to spin his car around, and he is going to scrape the wall just a little bit. We're going to have to go back and take a look at that. Not a lot of damage that came off of that car, but our next caution flag is presented by Max Graphics, proud sponsor, once again, proud sponsor of the Speed Cup Series. So we will go back and take a look at that crash, find out what exactly happened. It looks like the one just maybe got a little bit loose, and maybe touch the wall. We're going to stop it right there. We're going to back it up just a little bit and just take a look. See if we can get a better. There we go. We can get a better angle. See, the one is going to push up the track coming out of the turn number 2, and the 34 is going to stick it down low. And Astro saying, shout out to Beer Street. So he is going to be right there. It looks like that car just stepped out just a little bit. And there was the 34, so not intentional, but it's going to send that 34 down to the backstretch apron and spin him around. And not a lot of contact in the front end, so hopefully that does not disrupt his handling on that race car. We're going to go back live and see how this all plays out. Now, they can go about 64 laps on fuel, so a lot of these guys are going to go in top off. Looks like the 34 is going to come in and fix a little bit of damage, but everybody else is going to stay out. We got Jason Pearson right there in 9th. He's pretty much where he started. Now, our biggest movers of the race, let's go ahead and show their info, is going to be Ben Mashburn. He is going to be up 15 positions from where he started. You got Pedersen, Grant. He is going to be right there in up 17 positions in 11th. And you got Travis Wells going to be up 14 positions in 12th. You also have Milliner right there in 16th, and he is going to be up 13 positions. And Morgan, he is going to be up 13, also running in 19th. So Jersey Mike subs, gotta love that. Just makes me hungry looking at it. And also, Astro says, shout out to Max Graphics. Well, I appreciate all those shout outs. You're making my job a little bit easier. Is the pace car lights gonna be out this time? Nose cam. All right, so we do have a little bit of time. So let's see if we can catch up with one of these drivers. Let's see if we can catch up with Jason Garcia. Where you at? 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 Oh, there he is, Jason. Jason, this is Richard up in the booth. You get a copy?
Yes.
Man, you've been running some fast laps, but it looks like that one Toyota, it did step out a little bit on you on the backstretch, and I made a little contact with the 34. But how is that car feeling other than that little bit of a mistake, on the track here tonight at lap 35?
Well, first, I apologize to 34 and Sean. I don't really drive these cars, so I'm learning as I'm going. These cars are interesting to say the least. They're very tight loose. So especially on cold tires, you have no feeling until about 4 laps in. So I don't know. We'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can park this back in victory lane.
Absolutely. Well, you've been running very good. It looks like the 48 took the lead over from you, but you started on the pole. You're right there behind him. It looks like you got a fast car. Man, good luck, and I'm pretty sure he knows that was just an accident, especially being on those new tires.
Yeah, thanks, and hopefully everybody in the chat's enjoying a good race.
Oh, everybody is. They are loving it. Absolutely. Well, thank you for putting on a good show, and hopefully we'll be able to talk to you after the race. I think he was in race lobby 1. Nope, he was in race lobby 2. So many drivers in the Discord. It's hard. I knew he was in a race lobby, and I put him in 1 instead of 2. But it looks like we are getting ready to go back green once again. We'll take that off. We'll go to our starter cam, and let's see. There is the caution flag still. We are getting ready to go green flag racing. It looks like Matt Cherry is going to bring him to the Geico restart zone. And there is the green flag about to fly. Pace car is off.
Green, green, green.
Yeah, the green flag is out, and once again, that is presented by the Beer Street Journal, and he is a proud sponsor of the Speed Cup Series. Glad to have him aboard once again, and we are right back out front with the 48 of Matt Cherry. He got a really good restart, and it looks like Dingler, he is going to be right there in second. He was able to take over that second position very fast, and he shot out of there like a rocket on that restart. But it looks like that he's actually running on Max Graphics too. Jason Garcia's in that 1, and he is going to be running in the 3rd with Martin Plouffe. He is going to be right there in 4th. So he is going to be up to the positions from where he started. Looks like Anthony in that number 49. He is going to be working his way up to the front, up 7 positions. And Jeremy Richmond, he is going to be right there behind him in a 6. So just outside of the top 5 where Jeremy Richmond started. But Chris Darling, he is making trying to make his way up to the front. That 11 is working that high line with 31 right there behind him. He's got the 82 right there below him. That's going to be that Napa know-how, number 82 of Jeremy Pearson. And if I do remember correctly, that is going to be Jeremy Pearson. He is going to be JP Big Dogs from the Xbox One side of NASCAR Heat 5. I know I've seen that name before, and I hope that's him. So if it is, a shout out to you, my friend. Miss racing with you. Jeff Chandler, he's going to be on that top side with the 11, and they're going to use a little bit of draft to try to hopefully get around that number 82 on the low side. And let's see, I see the quarterback here. He's got the 52 of Grant. He has has something on his hood.
Caution,
Oh,
yellow
we got
flag.
another caution, and who is that going to be? That's going to be the 53 is going to be very slow, and that's going to be Morkid. He is going to be around. He's got the 16 involved. So let's go back and take a look and find out what happened to him as we are on our third caution. And once again, that caution flag is presented by Max Graphics, the proud sponsor of the Speed Cup Series. All right, we're following along with the 53, and it looks like all is well right now, but there is something going on right there in front of him. We're going to have to go to a chase cam to see. Nothing going on right as of right now. All right, let's fast forward just a little bit. Oh, wrong yellow flag. First mistake. All right, let's go to this yellow flag, the correct one. And they are looking like they're 4 wide right there coming into turn number 1. And let's get a better camera angle for that. And it's going to be the 34 once again involved in something. No, we're going to stop it one more time, and we're going to back that up. So 4 wide, it looks like the 53 had to drop down to the middle, and his car just slightly comes up the track and gets into the 34 once again, and the 6 is going to make it by, and 73 is going to make it by, but somebody in the back, I believe it was the 16, he did not make it by, and that is going to be Visser. He is going to be riding that wall, trying to get that car slowed down. 46 is sitting pretty, just waiting to strike. Yes, I do believe you are right, and I believe he was one of the ones that just squeaked by right there on the bottom. But let's go back live and let's find out where he is running. 46 is somewhere right around here. Let's find out. Let's go. 46 is going to be Devin. Devin is riding in the 22nd position. 4 wide. Holy, love it. Yes, I actually love the four wide racing. And you know, third caution here is not that bad. Considering how many cars there are, 35 cars, and there's only a few out. So that's not a bad job at all. But while we are under caution, real quick, I am going to step aside and grab me some something to hydrate with. Keep that voice nice and exciting for y'all. So I will be right back in about 2 seconds. All right, well, my timing was a little bit off. It was a little bit over 2 seconds, but we did make it back, and they are back to getting ready to go back green. So we are almost halfway there. Actually, they will go green at halfway. So 45 laps left here to go once they take the green flag. And Astro is saying, great stream, great race, great drivers. I actually absolutely have to say this is a great race, and there are some great drivers out there. All right, I'll take a poll from y'all. If we see another caution, what driver do you want to hear from next? I see 2 for the 46. We got a couple that are out that we did interview, but if y'all want to hear from the 46, let me know, and I'll bring them up the next time the caution does fly. Pedersen is going to be up 18 positions. We got Mashburn. He is going to be up 13 positions. So we are getting ready to go back green flag racing, and there is the Geico restart zone, and we are off in the 48, shot out like a rocket with Dillinger. Dingler, he is going to be right there on that outside. He did get a better jump on the restart as he is coming into turn number 1 than he did the last restart, and now he has got Jason Garcia's right there underneath him. Is he going to be able to get the run off? But is he going to be able to squeeze his car in between the 4 and the 8? No, he's not going to be able to get there, but he's going to force that 8 to stay up top, and that is going to be Martin Pluth. So Sally Hammond says the 22 and the 46. We got a 45. We'll try to get as many of those as we can, but this is a very exciting race, as it looks like that number 8, he is going to look down to the bottom, but he's not going to have to run coming into turn number 1. We're going to look at the exit of turn number 2, and here they come side by side right past the camera. And coming down the backstretch, it looks like the 8 is just going to fall back in line. And they're going to be 2 by 2 all the way as far as I can see. Starting from about 9th on back, we'll go back to TD2, and this is pretty much where just a little bit ahead of the 98 is. Or behind the 98 is where the 2 wide action starts really forming, and you got the 19 right in the mix of that. He has got a very good view, and we're going to go ahead and ride with him, and that is going to be Morton. And let's go ahead and ride with him for just a moment. You know why we're riding with him? We're going to ride with everybody else. Let's go to our driver views, and there they are. You got Pluth, you got Mooney, and you got Richmond, and they are all in some kind of action as of right now. And Michael Mooney is running in the 23rd position. You got the 19 that we're riding with on the top left-hand side of the screen. That's going to be Barrett Morton. He is going to be riding in 12th, up 4 positions from where he started. You got Pluth right there. He is going to be riding in 3rd. He's going to be on the right, top right-hand side of your screen. Now he's moved up to 2nd, right there behind that leader. So he is showing that he's got a very fast car here tonight. And then you got Richmond. He is going to be right there taking over the 6th position from Christopher Darling. So a lot of good action out here on the track. I love Kansas. I can't. Another favorite track of mine is Kentucky. Get in the zone. A lot of people from Kentucky. Okay. All right. Shout out to Kentucky then. All right, we'll go back up full screen, and we'll see what everybody else is doing. It looks like that 4 is going to be working the high side. He is going to be trying to make it around the 8. It looks like the 8 is not going to be able to. He's not going to give it up that easy. He is going to ride that bottom side. He is going to try to pull the slide job. I don't believe he's going to get there. He is going to be door-to-door with Martin Pluth, and Martin Pluth is not going to give it to him. He is going to pretty much have to fall in line right there behind the 4. You coming into turn number 1, you got Jason Garcia. He is going to be right there in the 4th position. It looks like his car is falling off just a little bit. You got Anthony in that number 49. He is up to the 5th position, so he is now riding in the top 5, up 7 position from where he started. And I was going to look at something real quick, and I really kind of want to see what. All right, so 429.23. So this is Grant's car, and this is a memorial for his grandfather, Grandpa Glenn. So hats off to him. Just suffering that loss. So our hearts go out to him, and prayers go out to him as he is running that memorial paint scheme for his grandfather. So that was one thing I wanted to check out a little bit earlier, and I appreciate y'all allowing me to do that. But we're gonna go back to the action up front. He's got a little bit of action in front of him, and that looks like it's going to be the 49 and the 31, the 49, and the 98 of Jeremy Richmond. And we'll go to a nose cam so we can get a closer view. And he is closing in on these 3 cars, so he could be making up a couple more positions before the night is over. Right now, he is up 20 positions from where he started. He's the biggest mover of the race. Even if he does not finish in the top 3, I'm still going to interview him because he is the biggest mover of the race. And it looks like he is about to be making some moves and on the 49, that pay-to-win setups of Anthony. So, all right, while he is running that, we're gonna go ahead and take a look and see what else is going on the track. I know we got some more movers, and we got the 19. He's in a little bit of a battle with the 78 and the 11, and 11 is right there behind the 52. Yeah, we got John Crabtree in that number 84. He is working his way up 18 positions from where he started. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Well, in my defense, some people, are like, well, I want to see something else. And trust me, I do get some people like that. But yeah, so yeah. But yeah, that you are definitely correct. All right, and it looks like Ben Mashburn, he is up 11 positions, running in the 14th spot, but he's got some company. He's got that 88 and that 45 of Josh McDougall and Justin White right there behind him. So he's got a mirror full of a Camaro and a Toyota. But they are not going to get to him as he has got a heck of a run coming off the corner, and that's coming off of turn number 2. He's coming down the backstretch, and he's pretty much left them in the dust. But they do have the draft, so that 88 is going to be able to tuck behind him and get that draft and make up a little bit of time. But it looks like that Ford Mustang has got a little bit better power off the corners, so those 2 cars might be a little bit tight, like we heard a few drivers say. They're going to get tight, they're going to get loose, so that might be that transition that Camry and that Camaro are feeling right now. You see, he gained a little bit of ground coming off turn number 2 from the 88. So Ben Mashburn, he is making moves here at lap number 57. We'll go back to another screen. We do have a few green flag laps. Well, I do stream other series. I got the Old Glory that runs Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesdays. One's Truck Series and one is the Cup Series. I also stream on what's the day? Well, today. Saturdays, I do some Saturdays. We're going to pick up some Saturdays. Sundays, we do 4 wide, and Mondays we are with the NOMA, National Online Motorsports Association Super Speedway series. So they keep me kind of busy, and I appreciate you if you do add me to your YouTube feed. I love to see that people love the content that we put out. We try to be as professional and as good as we can. I do have 2 others that do help me, and they are learning. So definitely go show some support to them. They do broadcast on our Twitch page. We kind of dual broadcast right now. They're broadcasting for the 4-wide truck series over on the Twitch side. That is going to be Mark and Amanda. Oh, not a problem. You can have any info you would like. We have Amanda. She is going to be a Air Force veteran. I got my buddy Mark. He is one of my battle buddies from the military. We all grew up together. We grew up in Monticello, Florida, near Tallahassee. Sweet, I won over a sub. Thank you very much. And sorry about that. I am still on the driver's screen. Shout out to Beer Street. Actually, it is around about that time. So, let's step side by side. I know we were just on the driver's screen, but let's step side by side. We got to give a little bit of shout out to Ryan Dingler. He is going to be out front leading this thing with not a lot of laps to go. We only got 28 laps to go. But let's give a shout out to our race sponsors real quick, and we will be right back in just a few moments. Don't go away. All right, that was the Beer Street Journal. Now, go ahead and shoot over to beerstreetjournal.com for news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. All right, now let's go shoot over to our other sponsor, and that's going to be Max Graphics. All right, that was Mr. Max Graphics, and he, like I said, he does have a lot of race cars out here on this track, and that 78 is actually going to be one of them. He has Max Graphics stamped all over that race car, along with the 1 and the 11 of Chris Darling. So, those cars look great, the great design, and you know, you saw his Facebook page. Definitely go check him out. Look him up on Facebook, give him that like, give him that follow. He does put out a lot of great paint schemes. You know, just like this Bucky's car of Jeremy Richmond. He has been out here in the top 10 the whole night long, and he is trying to work himself around that 8 of Ryan Dingler. And he's doing a pretty darn good job of hanging on to that 6th position. We've seen him, you know, having to battle it out, but these tires could be playing a factor as he is going to look down low on that number 8, and we're going to zoom out of that. We're going to zoom out of that camera. Wrong camera for me, but. Looks like that number 49, he has broken away just a little bit now, 0.8 of a second out from Garcias and Cherry. You got Chandler sitting about a second back, but that is going to be a pretty good group of cars right there, and we'll go. I was about to say we'll go to a gearbox cam from the 1 and look at those battles, but it looks like they have all pretty much went single file. Got a nice little battle between the 31. Oh, 31 almost gets into the wall as he comes out of turn number 4. 21 laps to go as he crosses over start finish line. 31 off Chandler is going to be able to take the 3rd position. Even though he almost scraped the wall, he's still going to continue to ride that high line. So it looks like that car maybe got a little bit of tight. Got a little bit tight, and the 48 is going to get a little bit tight. He's going to make the 8 go into the wall. Oh, Jeremy Richmond going to make a 3 wide going through there. Here comes the 78. That's going to be Julio. He is going to be looking to go 3 wide, and he does clear. He does clear it. But that 98, he made a move, and he made it quickly. And I thought they were going to have an incident, but they held it together. That just goes to show how much talent that these guys have been out recruiting. And you know, I am so glad to be here. Got the 19 out there. That's going to be Barrett Morton. He is running in the just outside of the top 10. He is going to be he is right there behind Justin White. Justin White is running in the 10th spot, and you can see he's got that 52, you know, right there ahead of him, and that is going to be Grant. Grant is running 19 positions up from where he started. Coming to the start-finish line, and they only have 19 laps to go. So not a lot of racing left, and you know, we still got a lot of cars out there. 29 cars out there, and Branson is going to be 29 laps down, but I do believe he is still out here making laps. Yeah, he may not be the fastest car. That's going to be the 92. We're going to give him a shout out. He may not be the fastest car out there, but he is out there making something happen. Every point is worth staying out here. He must be a Kansas City Chiefs fan because he's got that helmet painted up nice and red with that Kansas City on it. So he gets a shout out. We're going to go back and see what this battle looks like. We got an 82, and that's going to be Jason Pearson. He is going to be working on Travis Wells. He is going to be on the inside in that number 9 Coca-Cola Chevrolet Camaro, but he's not going to be able to get there. That Napa know-how. He needs to find some speed out of that race car with only 18 laps to go. Now he could be back saving tires a little bit, as everybody said. You know, you will wear out those tires on that high side, but still just outside of the top, you know, just right there in the top 15 is still a good points day, as you know, Kansas, the track is changing the handling of these race cars. Well, we have had a few green flag laps, and you know, since we only have 17 laps to go, let's go ahead and crank up those volumes on those TVs, on those iPads, on those phones, whatever you got, and let's hear that horsepower fly by as we crank it up. All right, and we are back, and we only have 11 laps to go, and it is still a lot of racing, but that 49 has broken out to a 1.3 second lead over everybody. So he has found the right line. He has found the fast line. You see he is in that pay to win number 49. Anthony has shown that he has put in the time here at Kansas, and he might bring out a win. He might bring home a win here tonight, and that is going to be definitely a good thing for him in the points. I don't remember seeing him here last week, but he is here now, and he is making it known that he is a competitor here at Kansas Speedway. Astra, I really appreciate that, man. 46 got damaged. He's dropping fast. You know, let's go check on the 46, as yeah, he is going to be down some laps. Hate to see that. 49 hit the NOS button. LOL. Yeah, he might go in post-race inspections there. Um, Yeah, he definitely might go into post-race inspections, and it looks like the 19 is going to challenge the 52 on the inside, and that's going to be Baron Morgan. He is going to be looking to the inside. Can he make the pass? He is going to have the run. Can the 52 put down the speed in that Toyota? And, oh, he's going to rub the wall. Almost contact. They both got a little bit upset coming out of turn number 4, but they kept it straight, and they kept it green. No caution flag. Will we see it go green for the rest of the time? I don't know, but that's going to allow the 46 to get by them. Now, if the caution does come out, and maybe he may be the first car 1 lap down. Morkid is going to be the first car 1 lap down. The 46 is actually 2 laps down. But let's go back out front and see how the leaders are doing. There is second place. Looks like Anthony has caught some lap traffic. There you see the 69. He is going to be back out there on the track. He is quite a few laps down, and it looks like our leader might be having a little bit of connection issues. The 69 is going to dive it down low and get out of the way of the leaders. There you have the 53. That's going to be Mike Morgan. He got into an incident earlier, but he is back out there on the track. He is going to be 1 lap down. He has got to catch Fox for the lucky dog. And you got Anthony. He's got a little bit of connection issue. It's only got to hold on for just about 6 laps left to go. But you got Chandler in that 31. He has made up a couple positions. Now running in 3rd. You got Julio.
Caution.
Oh, and my goodness, there is a caution. That is going to change the aspect of everything. Justin White showing that he has went off track. Let's see if we can catch up with him and find out what exactly happened to him. Justin White. Let's find him. And he is going to be the 88. You're going to be backwards. So let's back it up just a little bit. And that is going to change the whole aspect of this race, because everybody's going to have those new tires, those 4 fresh steel goods, and they might top it off with go-go juice. Yeah, it looks like the 88 just hit the wall. 48 had nowhere to go. He's going to send the 88 down to the apron, and it looks like he is going to collect an innocent bystander with that. But we do have a caution, and I do see the 45, the 46, and the 22 all want y'all all want them to be interviewed. So let's see if we can catch up with them in just a moment. Let them make their pit stops, and we'll see if we can get them in the booth just a few moments. So that's going to send that 88 into the infield grass, and he is going to do a little bit of lawn care. Hopefully he is charging well, because that stuff is not cheap. I got a small yard, and they still charge me an arm and a leg. So hopefully he made good on that deal, and he didn't collect any more damage. So we're going to see that 88 ride some more. But let's see if we can find where the 22 is at. 22 is going to be right there. That's going to be McFadden. That's going to be Mark McFadden, that is. He is riding in the 22 in the 22nd position. Let's see. We also have the 46. He is going to be in the pits also. 46 is actually going to be out there on the track. He's going to stay out 4 laps to go. Rick Wishon is actually showing the leader with, that's going to be very interesting. We got Emerson right there in 22nd. We got Mashburn Emerson in 2nd, 22 positions up, and Ben Mashburn up 22 positions. Now they elected to stay out. They weren't on the lead lap, but let's go track down that number 40, actually 45, 46. Let's see if we can find Mr. Josh. There he is in the race lobby 3. Josh, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going pretty good. Well, that 45 looks really great out there on that racetrack. Got a Spotify all over the hood of that race car, and it looks like you're not doing too bad. You're running into 21st position right now, actually moving up to the 19th position, but you've ran a pretty darn good race. And you have some fans out there that wanted to hear you on the broadcast, so we decided we were going to take a few moments and bring you up and let you tell us a little bit about your race. How's it going? How's that car feeling?
Oh, geez. Not too bad. Car's feeling really good. There's a long green run there. I was really nervous on tires. Looks like we're going to go 30, 40 laps almost on that set of tires. Kind of lucky we got a caution. So we got fresh tires, and we're going to give it all we got here and see how many spots we can make up.
Absolutely. Well, that sounds like the plan for everybody. You got a couple cars that did not pit. It looks like the 74, 73, and 23 did not pit, so you're going to have a little bit of work to do, but you're going to have 2 laps to do it. So good luck with that. We're going to let you get back down to your race lobby, and hopefully we will talk to you later on at the end.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Richard.
Not a problem. All right, let's see if we can track down the 46. Let's see, where is he at? The 46. Devin, come on. As everybody is spread out, it takes me a minute to find him. There he is in race lobby 3. Devin, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, yeah, how's it going?
Well, doing pretty good. You had a lot of people, you had quite a few fans out there in the chat that wanted to hear your voice out on the stream, so we figured we would bring you in, let you talk to us about your race a little bit. It looks like you got to be a couple laps down, but that.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
I think I've been pushing myself too much. The tires are just, when I went into the pit, my tires were at 10%, and I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know if I just don't know the track well, but.
Well, it's all right. It does happen. Everybody has their track, but it looks like you are getting ready to go back green. So I'm going to put you back down there. Good luck in the rest of your race, and got Eros saying, step on it.
All right, we'll do, man. We'll do.
All right. All right, green flag is about to fly one more time. And you got Wish on. He is going to be out here bringing them to the Geico restart zone, and we are only going to have 2 laps to go. And look at the jump that he got on that restart. He has got a little bit. He's got a few cars right back there. They're going to go 4 wide. Look at the 49. Holy crap! He is going to take it 4 wide. Does the 74 have a chance to win this race, as he has already got the 49 all over him on the outside, and the yellow flag is going to be out, and he still has the lead. So we're going to have 2 attempts at a green-white checkered, and the 74 may have this if we see another caution, but we're going to have to go see what happened. Josh Emerson, he brought out the yellow flag, but let's go see what exactly happened. Josh Emerson, he is going to be in a 4 wide situation. Oh my goodness, the 1, the 48, the 52, the 73 on those old tires, and that is going to turn him around. Let's go see if we can grab a different camera angle from that. Let's go to TV3, and it just pretty much real estate that nobody really had and everybody wanted. Look at the 50. Look at the 2. Just barely blows by the 39. Wow, he got by pretty quick, and he made up some positions on that. He made it up to 10th. So a lot of folks involved in that, and we'll go back and take a look at it one more time. Let's see if we can stop it right there. We're going to back it up just a little bit, and we're going to try to grab the 52's camera angle. We're going to go to his point of view. And there they are. You got the 73 right there in the center of his windshield. You got the 98 right there down low. And let's go slow-mo. You got the 1 on the outside. Now the 73, he is going to be very, very slow. And the 1 is going to come down, try to go around him. And it's so much momentum that nobody had anywhere to go. It happened so fast that that's going to cause a lot of damage on those race cars. 48 had a very fast car at the beginning of this race, and now he might be done as far as a top 10 finish, because he's going to have to go in and get some of that repairs done. There you see somebody spinning down the back stretch, and the 48 is not done smacking the wall yet. So we're going to go back live, and that 73 out there on these old tires, we might have to bring him in. Great announcer. One-man show. That's perfect. Spotter didn't do the jobs. Yeah, that is definitely correct. Let's see. The 22. All right, Sally Hammond, I hope you're still out there. We're going to try to bring up the 22 really fast, and then we're going to go to Rick Wishon and see how he is making out. And let's see, where is he at? McFadden, there he is. Job on Motorsports. Let's bring him up. Mark, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Well, you got Sally out there, and she wanted to hear your voice on the stream, and it looks like you are running pretty good, and that you just moved up to the 16th spot, and that 22 car looks good out there on the track. Do you have anything for the closing laps, as we are going to go back green with 2 laps to go? What do you got for these guys up ahead of you?
Well, it's one of those funny things where you want to have some patience, but you don't have time for patience. So I'll just try and keep it clean, and just right now, a 16th place finish would make me happy.
Well, that as long as you're happy with that, we are happy with that, and you know that you look good out there on the track. At 22 was right in 22nd spot for a little bit, but now you've made up some positions. Hopefully, you can hold on to what you have.
Yeah, well, last week I finished 22nd in the 22 car. I didn't want to do that again this week. So.
Well, good luck, and we hope to talk to you later on in the race. But if not, we will catch you next time.
Okay, well, thanks. And hey, hi, Sally.
All right, so Rick is right here in first on old tires. We're going to bring him up in the booth, see what kind of strategy he is looking at. Rick, this is Richard up in the booth again. Got a copy, my friend.
Copy.
Well, you're out here. You got some older tires than the field behind you, and they all look hungry as they were trying to take the lead very quickly. You're going to have 2 laps to go. Do you think you could hold them off once you take that restart?
It'll be tough with them fresh tires. I'm just hoping to finish in the top 10, and we all race clean is my hopes.
Well, I hope that does happen. But you got a lot of competition. They were 4 wide behind you at one point, and they were making moves on the guys that had the older tires. Also, you had the 73, you and the 23, I believe it was. They were all on old tires, and that caused a big stack up. But it happens. But you are getting ready to go green, and I want to wish you luck, and hopefully you can bring home that win. Hopefully that strategy works for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Not a problem. What chapter?
BSRO.
Okay. All right, well, here we go. Geico restart zone coming up. Rick is going to take the green right here. Look at the bump from the 11 already, and that's going to be Christopher Darling. Darling said, all right, get a move on. You're on old tires. Get out of my way. That Toyota Camry is hungry for a win, and there he goes. He's going to take it 3 wide. We've got the 49 on the outside. And oh my goodness. Who had it? The yellow flag is right back out, and that's going to end it. They had 2 attempts. Let's go back and see who did what. We might have to go to a different camera as it's happening right there. The 84 to 39 and the 2, I do believe that was. Oh, yeah, that's going to be Brandon Wilson. Let's back it up and see what happened right there. So there they are right there. They're going to be 3 wide action right there. Let's see if we can catch a different view right there. Looks good to me. And 2 is looking to the outside. He's got the 39 right there on the inside. The 39 is going to go down lower. Looks like you got, who is that going to be? That's going to be the 84 is going to come up the track, and they're going to touch doors. And that's going to bring out your caution. So, Christopher Darling was scored the leader at the time of the caution. So, if it's over, the 11 has to win, and Rick Wishon has 3rd place. Up 24 positions from where he started if that was the end. And I believe that has it. They are passing the pace card. 49 is passing the pace card. That's it. The race is over. Darling won it on a caution. Let's go they have taken the white flag. It is over. Let's go take a look in turn number 2 when he made the pass. Let's see if I can find it. That is going to be right here. Right here is going to be the winning pass when the caution came out. Let's see if we can find a different camera angle. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. All right, there it is. Right here is the winning pass coming off of turn number 2. He had it just before the caution came out, and he wins the race. Jesse Fox says back on the lead lap, finished 18th, never quit. Good to see that, Jesse. Way to hang in there. You know, what a great race it was. It got pretty hectic there, but at the end, but cautions breed cautions, and everybody was hungry, and we're going to watch it from the green flag because it happened right after the green flag. There you see the 11 is going to take it 3 wide. He was scored the leader right then, and the caution did come out. So, therefore, he is going to win this race. He had the lead. Caution is out, and there he has a fender on the 49. So great job by that 1149, and great job with the 74. You know, he barely had it. Stephanie Miller saying, "Woo, yeah, what a great job by these guys." 90 laps, you know, didn't take long at all. They did put in some green flag laps, but let's take a look at your race results. And here they are. Let's see if it's going to give it to me. Finishing order. Come on, there it is. All right. All right, Christopher Darling is going to bring home the win here at Kansas Speedway. Anthony is going to take home the second in that 49 car. That 49 car was a rocket on the restarts, and he led some laps. You got Rick on those old tires. He pulled off a strategy and got him a podium finish for third. Martin Plute, he is going to finish in fourth. You got Jeremy Richmond. He started in fifth, and he finished in fifth. So great job by him, you know, hanging on to what he had and finishing up in that top 5. Barrett Morton, he is going to be up 10 positions from where he started, finishing in 6th. You got Ryan Dingler, he is going to be in 7th. He's going to be down a few positions, but not bad, finishing off in the top 10. 8th is going to be Jeff Chandler. He is going to be up about 5 positions. You got 10th is going to be Matt Cherry. 11th is going to be Travis Wells. 11th is going to be Jason Pearson. Josh McDougall is going to be 12th. You got Mark McFadden. We talked to him. He finished in 13th, so he grabbed him a couple of positions, you know, due to that caution. Great job by him. Doug Milliner. He is going to finish in 14th. 15th is going to be Justin White. Michael Mooney is going to finish in 16th. You got Julio. He is going to finish in 17th. Jesse Fox in 18th. Great job by him. 19th is going to be Josh Emerson. Mike Morkett is going to be 20th. Brandon Williams is going to be 21st. Devin is going to finish in 22nd. 23rd is going to be Hossman. 24th is going to be Crabtree. Now, he was a big mover at the beginning, and he just kind of fell off, but he was up 6 positions from where he started. Dustin Vestner, he is going to finish 25th. Mashburn, 26th. Garcias is going to finish 27th. 28th is going to be Pedersen. Branson, 29th. Shu is going to be 30th. Boundy is going to be 31st. Wyatt, 32nd. Allman is going to be 33rd. Walters, 34th. And Elijah in 35th. Wow. That is a lot of drivers, but we got through them. The white flag was supposed to come out and be presented by the Beer Street Journal's Last Call. Beer Street Journal's proud sponsor of the Speed Cup Series. So just give me a moment and we will get our race winners up in the booth and, you know, let them have their debut. once again, I appreciate everybody that stopped in and spent their evening with me here. It was definitely a pleasure to have all of you out there in the chat watching and interacting. So definitely make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. It'll let you know when I go live, so you won't miss any of this race in action. I'm gonna try to bring the action each and every week to you, so you don't want to miss it. All right, are they in the waiting room? No, they're not. I gotta go track them down. All right, let's bring up the 74 real quick. Rick, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy, my friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, you held on to the third place, right as the caution came out. Man, it was a cluster, all kinds of cars all the way around you, but the caution came out just in time and scored you in third, and that finished the race. That was it. That was the second green and white checkered, and you brought home their third place finish on some old tires, up 24 positions. What a great call that was to get you on the podium.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a lot of luck right there. And when the green dropped, all the guys around me raced really clean and held the line really well. And then thankful for the second caution because, had that not happened, I'm sure I'd have dropped further back.
Absolutely, and you had a really good restart. The 11, was on that back bumper. He was ready to try to get around you, and turn number one was just the what sealed the deal for them two getting around you. And then the caution came out right on time. Man, we up 24 positions. How did you make so many moves, or was that just the luck of the caution?
Well, the biggest gap or the biggest jump was the luck of the caution and not going in, taking tires. I had enough fuel to finish. I knew I probably couldn't hold on to first with the old tires, but would hope it'd keep me in the top 10. It was a gamble. Prior to that, just taking my time and not burning up my tires. And then on the later laps, I was gaining a little speed over the ones that the right front, I guess, was getting eat up. And it gave me a few positions there.
Well, great job on that run. Definitely, you were there when it mattered. And, man, third place finish. Well, next week, you are going to be going to Darlington. That is the track they say is too tough to tame, or the Lady in Black. How do you feel about going there next week?
I don't know. It's been a while since I've been on there, so I just got to put in some seat time over the next several days, and hopefully we can get a better qualifying and a better start.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on that. Podium finishes, man. You are welcome to throw out all the shout outs that you want to give. The floor is yours whenever you're ready, my friend.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Mainly it's Last Man Standing League. Give them a shout out, and East to West Racing League. Those boys there have helped me a lot and gave me a lot of information and help through my racing here. And I don't know, it's first interview for me, so I'm kind of frozen, right?
Well, it does happen, and it does get better through time. So hopefully we will be able to interview you a lot more. That Monster Energy number 74 looks really good out there on the track. So definitely put in that track time, and hopefully we will talk to you again next week. Carry that momentum to Darlington.
Oh, great. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you. All right, well, that was Mr. Rick. All right, up 24 positions. Congratulations once again, finishing in third. We're going to track down Anthony, and Anthony is right there. And, they are supposed to be in the waiting room, but we're going to interrupt his little meeting that he has going on. Anthony,
Hi.
This is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
Well, I know you're very busy. You were looking over some things, but we had to bring you in for an interview. You finished in second. Man, what a restart that was. And the caution came out just before you were able to get the run off of turn number 2 and retake the lead. So that gave the win to the 11 of Chris Darling. You had a very fast race car, but just a fender.
Yeah,
cost
just
you
a
race.
little. Yep, just a little unfortunate. It's just, I mean, that's just how racing is. I was just, I knew that I could have a good long run car because the high side really just likes to chew up those tires, and it's just trying to buy your time and just keep digging in the bottom. And once I did, I was able to clear everybody and just kind of check out. But those restarts, just unfortunate how everything came about. You're kind of a sitting duck when you're starting second because you can't really see the guy next to you, and then the guy in third actually gets a better jump than the guy in second does. So just unfortunate, and kind of go from there.
Well, next week, you were up 10 positions, so that's a pretty good move through the field, no matter if it was due to cautions or not. Looks like the 74 made the right move as the caution brought him a third place finish. But up 10 positions, you had a fast car, you led some laps, definitely going to help you out in making up those points. I do need to know your last name pronunciation.
It's Masadi. So a lot of guys just call me Moose for short. So
Okay, Moose. All right. Well, I
yes.
appreciate you clearing that up. And as I get to know y'all a little bit better, I would definitely have those corrected. So forgive me if I throw something out there that doesn't sound right.
Hey, no, I've heard it all. I've heard it all, so it's good.
But man, great job here tonight. And you got Darlington next week. That is the track that's too tough to tame, or the Lady in Black, however you want to take it. But Darlington next week, how you feeling about that?
I feel good. I like this car, so it's just kind of fits my driving style. So I guess we'll kind of see where I pan out, and see if I'm able to keep it up front again next week.
Absolutely. Well, that pay to win Chevrolet will be back next week for Darlington. But, those podium finishes, man, you can have all the shout outs that you would like to give because you definitely earned them, my friend, whenever you're ready.
Now I'd like to shout out my teammates, Ryan Dingler and Grant Peterson. Those guys are part of Badger Racing, and we kind of push each other to become faster. I was trying to give Ryan some hints about running fast here, but he got a little impatient and run that bottom line, and then he just burned his stuff up. So unfortunately.
Ooh, well, it does happen, but got a chance to bounce back next week, and man, can't wait to see what you can do next week. Maybe you can nose a win out next week.
Yeah, let's go for that dub.
Absolutely. Have a good night, and we'll catch you next time.
You too. Thanks, Richard.
Not a problem. You are in Max Graphics, right?
Me?
Yeah. Is that the
RD? Oh no, I was in Badger Racing. I'll go back to it.
Okay. All right. Well, now it is time to bring up our race winner. And that is the owner of Max Graphics, and let's see if we can find his car out on track. There we go. Doing burnouts. And let's see if we can find him. There he is. He's supposed to be in the waiting room. All right, darling. This is... Oh, that didn't sound right. Christopher. That's Richard up in the booth. You got a copy.
Yeah, I got you. That was super awkward, but thank you.
Yeah, that was super awkward. My bad. Well, it's has to happen at some point in time. Man, you ran a really good race. You were up in the top 5 most of the night. Late cautions put you right there behind a bunch of cars that did not take tires. You managed to get by 2 of them, but that last one, the 74, Rick Wishon, you weren't able to. You were just able to get around him and get around the 49 before the caution came out, and it ended it all, and you brought home the win by a fender. Tell us how you're feeling.
Pretty good. I definitely didn't expect to win tonight. I don't think I had much for them tonight, so took 2 tires, and that was kind of crazy the way the cautions fell, but it seemed to go the right way. Everybody in my Discord was hollering at me to take 2 tires, so I did. And it just happened to work out. I'm not really quite sure how I got around the 49, I think it was, on my outside, but man, that last caution fell just right because I feel like I backed into one, but I'll take it.
Well, it definitely, a win is a win, and like I said, you ran in the top 10 pretty much the whole night. So Kansas definitely treated you right. You kept that car nice and clean, and congratulations on that. Up 7 positions from where you started. But you got Darlington, which is a whole nother ball game starting and coming up next week. Man, you think you can pull the strategy off to bring home another win at Darlington?
I certainly hope so. It's definitely one of my favorite tracks. So I mean, anything can happen. But these guys that are running up front this past week, they're all pretty quick and they seem to save tires really well. So it's definitely going to take a bit of work and a little bit of practice to try and keep up with them. So hopefully, whether I'm fast or whether I can pull off some sort of strategy, hopefully I'm up front at the end.
Absolutely. Well, with those podium finishes, the wins, whatever, and everything, and everything else, man, you can have all the shout outs you want to give. You definitely earned it. The floor is yours.
Yeah, just want to give a big thanks to Beer Street Journal. They do a lot to sponsor the league. Really appreciate Stan Hausman for hooking us up with that deal. Max Graphics, Twisted Steel Steak Appeal, Ben Mashburn just for being Ben. He doesn't have much to give, but he's fun in the lobby, and definitely shout out to Doug Milner. He keeps us all laughing all night, so I appreciate that, and everybody else that's in the channel. We all do a good job working together, so just want to thank everybody.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you talking with us, man. Congratulations once again, and can't wait to see what you can do at Darlington.
Thanks.
All right. Well, thank you for everybody that stopped by and spent the evening with us. Thank you, Astro. He said he's out there saying great broadcast. I really appreciate that. Jeremy Richmond, he said thanks for the broadcast. I think I had a great shot. If the caution didn't come out on the last green and white checker, congrats to the top three. See you next week. Definitely, my friend. Definitely see you next week. And I hope to see y'all folks back next week also. We will be at Darlington. We will go we will go live probably around 9:05. So definitely look for that link. Have your favorite driver or whoever has that link to send it to you. Share that link with you. But I will definitely have it posted probably tomorrow. So it'll be already scheduled. But I appreciate everybody that joined me on the stream, chatted with me. But we're gonna call it a night. Go rest my voice for tomorrow, and hope y'all have a good rest of your week. Remember, tomorrow's Friday, so take care over the weekend, and hope to see you back here on next Thursday. Good night, God bless, and we'll see y'all later.